Freddie Mac announced today, which is September 1st, that average mortgage rates, or the average 30-year fix, is currently sitting at 5.66% with 0.8 fees or points paid by the borrower. So based on their weekly survey for average mortgage rates across the United States, they're saying that the rate right now is 5.66%. The harsh reality, though, is that this does not capture today's rates, which have been very volatile today. So let me explain. This is an article from the Mortgage News Daily, which was actually just published 44 seconds ago. I didn't realize it was so soon. Anyways, they say here that Freddie Mac's survey here that was actually just released this morning showed a modest 0.11% increase from last week's rate at 5.66%. Again, their current rate at 5.66% right now. But again, this is with 0.8 points upfront paid by the borrower, but that would equate to approximately a 5.9% mortgage rate based on no points being paid by the borrower. And according to the Mortgage News Daily, it says, unfortunately, this is way too low to capture today's reality, which was 6.23% this morning. But despite this big difference of 6.23% right now for average mortgage rates compared to 5.66% that Freddie Mac's reporting today, take a look at this. If you actually Google mortgage rates today, which again is the 1st of September, happy September everyone, take a look at all these news outlets that are reporting that average mortgage rates right now are 5.66%. The New York Post is posting that. Also, we're seeing that on Yahoo Money. They're reporting that rates are 5.66% as well. And CNN is also reporting that rates are about 5.66% as well. On top of that, I also noticed that the Wall Street Journal is also reporting rates at 5.66% as well. So in today's video, I'm going to share why Freddie Mac's average rates right now are so much different compared to the Mortgage News Daily. I'm also going to be sharing how this increase in rates, regardless if you look at Freddie Mac or the Mortgage News Daily, I'm going to be looking at current rates right now compared to 1 year ago to show you guys how this is impacting home buyers and potentially impacting the housing market in the months to come. And a lot of research went into making today's video, so if you guys appreciate this video, then please hit the like button. I greatly appreciate that. Also, consider subscribing as well if you haven't done so already. I post frequent housing market updates so you guys can be more informed. So with that said, let's go ahead and dive right back into the Mortgage News Daily's article here. It says, to be clear, the 6.23% is today's reality. It is derived from the actual daily rate sheets as opposed to Freddie Mac's survey responses, which most of them were received on Monday. So the Monday was the 29th. According to the Mortgage News Daily, on Monday, average rates were at 5.95%. But it says here a lot has changed since Monday. Most of the change actually happened in the past 24 hours. Freddie Mac's weekly survey is really good to look at when rates don't fluctuate so much on a daily basis though. But in my opinion, I like looking at the Mortgage News Daily's rates because they report daily rates and not the averages over the past week. In any case, whether you look at Freddie Mac's survey or the Mortgage News Daily or any other website thereafter, we're seeing an increase of mortgage rates this week. And the reason why mortgage rates increased so much today is due to this. This morning's labor market data came in as strong or stronger than expected. And here's what I mean by that. The number of Americans filing new claims for unemployment benefits fell to a 2-month low last week, while layoffs dropped in August. Also, the weekly unemployment claims report that was actually just announced today from the Labor Department showed fewer people applied for jobless benefits in the prior week than initially estimated. There was also a survey that was announced today as well that showed a sharp rebound in manufacturing employment in August after 3 consecutive months of contraction. And therefore, because we had stronger than expected labor data here, bonds sold off quickly. So when bonds sell off quickly, prices decline for those bonds, and therefore their yield increases. So in other words, there's an inverse relationship to bond prices and yields. So when bond prices go down, yields go up. When bond prices go up, yields go down. So what we're seeing right now is that bonds sold off that cause treasury yields to increase greatly as well. So take a look at this. As of today, which is in the afternoon hours of the 1st, the 10-year is at 3.259%. This is almost a 3-month low, by the way. And at the time of this video, the yield has increased almost 13 basis points today alone. And this is why mortgage rates have increased greatly today. So again, according to the Mortgage News Daily, rates right now are at 6.23% for the average 30-year fix for people with exceptional credit. And this, by the way, are the highest rates we've seen since the middle of June, when rates were about 6.28%. But more importantly though, take a look at this, because on August 1st, rates were at 5.05%. In other words, rates have increased 1.18 percentage points in one single month. And because mortgage rates have increased so much in the past 30 days, this is going to cause a lot of headwinds with current home buyers right now. And let me explain. Let's have a look at what your housing payment would be 1 year ago. So 1 year ago, the median sold price in the US was $350,000. Also 1 year ago, average mortgage rates were only 2.92%. So based on putting 20% down, your housing payment would be $1,168 per month. But let's fast forward to today, because your average mortgage payment would be $1,823 because the median sold price right now is $371,000 and the average mortgage rate is 6.23%. That would give you a payment of $1,823 per month, or a staggering $655 more per month to basically buy the same house compared to 1 year ago. The reason why I'm giving you an updated calculation regarding this is that a few days ago, I actually calculated the average rates right now versus 1 year ago, and the difference in the housing payment was $605, and now it's $655 per month. So one would assume because it's costing so much more to buy a house right now, and also mortgage rates increasing by 118 basis points in one single month, this is going to cause a lot of headwinds for home buyers and will likely decrease home buying demand. This is much different than have been reported to you guys, because mortgage rates were more or less decreasing from the middle of June until we hit August. So a lot has changed in the past month though, and I've been reporting to you guys that this housing market slowdown has been slowing down, but this recent uptick in mortgage rates should dampen home buying demand further. And if this actually happens, we should see a decrease in pending home sales. In other words, a decrease of contracts being signed between a home buyer and home seller, and this could cause active listings to increase again, because more recently though, it has been softening. So if we see a pullback in home buying demand, we're going to see less contracts being signed. In other words, a decrease in pending home sales. And if that actually happens, I wouldn't be surprised if active listings increase again. What we have been seeing is that pending home sales have been more or less flat over the past month or so. As you can see right here, according to Redfin's weekly data here, pending home sales have been more or less flat over the past month or so. But if we see a decrease of contracts being signed, obviously this is going to decrease further, causing housing inventory to increase. And yet another trend we have been seeing here is this plateauing effect regarding the number of active listings with price reductions. So over the past couple weeks now, this has been plateauing though. But if we see a significant pullback from home buyers, this could cause this share to increase further, like we saw in the first half of this year. In my personal opinion, the wild card here is the number of people who decide to list their house for sale. So for the 4 weeks ending August 21st, we have a 15.4% decrease on a year-over-year basis for new listings. And if the number of new listings decrease further in the months to come, this could soften the impacts or the increases we see for housing inventory. But what do you guys think? Please comment below. Also, if you guys got any value of this video whatsoever, then please hit the like button. I greatly appreciate that. Hope you guys have an awesome day and look forward to seeing you on the next video.